and she wants to give up several times, but Miss Kelly pulls her back each time to start again. On the day of the assembly, she stands in front of the entire year group and delivers her speech clearly and smoothly, amid the applause and cheers. Her confidence begins to take root. In the practice tests that follow, the teacher praises her answers as reaching a C grade level. Makeda says that whether she likes it or not, she has to start fixing up. She is not coming out of school with nothing to go nowhere. meeting room, listening to the teachers list his offenses. His mom tells him straight, "You are behaving like a baby, and you are destroying your own dream with your own hands." The smile disappears from Mitchell's face. For the first time, he begins to confront the distance between himself and his dream. Year 11 students investigation. Witness statements are consistent. Daniel approaches Sean first, and he throws the first punch. CCTV footage also confirms this. Daniel bears full responsibility for this fight. Mrs. Ballard faces the decision of whether to permanently exclude Daniel, but Mr. Cole argues his case vigorously. The head teacher ultimately decides to give Daniel a final chance, transferring him to the behavioral unit, separated from the mainstream school. pub in Oxford and go punting together on the water. Susanna praises him for his sense of humor and intellect, but admits she currently sees him only as a friend. Yet no one expects that. Not long after, Chloe gets back in touch with him.
She's clearly saying she's going to throw a chair and then go on there.
She's not going to do any such thing, is she?
She should have showed you fucking boobs on FaceTime then.
Lelo, who is from Zimbabwe, previously attended a strict all-girls boarding school. After arriving in Manchester, she quickly becomes fascinated with social media, immersing herself in the pleasure brought by filters and likes. She posts numerous seemingly mature photos to log into her account to verify. It is only when Miss K solemnly warns her that such naive behavior could easily be exploited by those with ill intentions that she truly grasps the seriousness of the situation. However, a greater conflict is looming. Lelo has a video call with a boy from another school, who happens to be the object of her close friend Serena's secret affection. To make matters worse, the boy secretly defense that everyone does it. Mr. Pavi states bluntly that such behavior is both unsafe and self-degrading, especially for a boy who does not care about her in the slightest. Lelo hangs her head in shame, admitting that she genuinely feels embarrassed.
Tooth, I will, because that's just not fair. So
there's nothing wrong with her tooth. Why is she going to take her tooth out?
we need to be the same.
Lucy and Anna are identical twin sisters. In their daily lives, they are so close that they share everything: razors, and now wants a life of her own. This pair of sisters, who have never been apart for 48 years, decide to make their shared dream a reality.
I think arranged marriages work is because you're listening to your father and mother.
Your father and mother will never steer you wrong.
I never hung out with Maria. The only time that I've seen her is in church, but I was never alone with her.
When I was your age, I was arranged with Grandma.
The minute the child is born, we keep our eyes open. Who would be a good match?
And then the engagement comes in and everything just goes perfectly.
I have to tell you the truth. I wasn't in love with your grandmother. We didn't know one another. We didn't talk. But according to our tradition, I had to obey my father and mother. And you know what, Christian? We look at the results.
It works.
It works. My grandfather was married to my grandmother for 56 years. My father was married for 49 years. Next year, me and Mommy will be married 40 years. And being married to one woman, it is a job. But the secret of marriage, my son, is never ever try to change Maria. And let Maria never ever try to change you.
Papo started talking about me and Maria having a family. Papo, you're freaking me out.
To me, she's gonna be like a little Barbie doll that I want to dress up and I want to take. You know what I mean?
Show her off. Like,
Yeah.
look what we got. Look what we got.
She's the new toy.
These are all of your ball gowns. Is that something that you're interested in?
That's what I'm interested in. In the gypsy culture, the wedding dress is like the parents of the groom buys it. And that's why I want it to be like really, really pretty. Whatever you like, just tell me. Don't be embarrassed.
Today is the first time I'm actually alone with my soon-to-be mother-in-law.
All right, well, I'm gonna look at the puffy dresses.
I don't like puffy.
I'm picking out what I want.
I'll make it work.
You want to see this lacy one?
So lacy? Yeah.
I remember when I tried on my dress, I was really excited to be trying on wedding dresses. So I thought she was gonna be a little more like into it. That got me a little scared. I hope that Maria was the right choice for Christian. But you know what, just let her try it on anyways.
Okay.
Let's see if I like it.
Yeah.
Go try this one on for me.
Okay.
Every one that you try on, I want to see even if you don't like it.
Okay.
And hurry it up, girl. I started looking in church when Christian was 14 years old because that's where usually all the good little girls are. And that's where I seen her. It was very pretty. That's what caught my eye. Because she was 14 years old and she was a pretty little girl. And I guess that's what I was looking for. So are you ready for marriage? You think you're ready?
I don't know. I think so. I hope so. Just everything is happening so fast. I always knew this day was gonna come, but I mean, it still is scary to have to know that you're not gonna be with your family anymore. But gypsy girls, you just know that we're gonna move out and go live with, you know, the one you're gonna marry.
Josh is very cheap.
That's a very bad way to put it.
You are. When it comes to certain things, when the stuff that I want to do, he doesn't want to spend the money.
That depends on what it is that you want to do. If it's going to be something that's worth it.
Like, if I want to get a new pocketbook.
If it's a nice pocketbook and it's going to be sturdy and last.
Really?
Really?
Girls look for the name brand, not how sturdy it is.
That's what you need to consider. That way you don't have to buy another pocketbook in 2 years.
2 years? I hope I get at least a pocketbook every couple months. I remember after our first date, it didn't seem real because you just seemed so perfect. It did. It did. Don't laugh at me.
He said, I take credit for that. I did meet Josh before you did.
It's funny how your mom and my dad, they dated a couple times, like one or two times.
Small world.
When I was first arranged with Josh, my dad, he came up to me and he said, I gotta tell you a secret. He said, I actually used to date Josh's mom, Lisa. Imagine what would have happened if that worked out. We would not be here today. My dad loved Josh from the get-go. And it's a good thing because my dad is paying for our wedding. But I went over budget a lot. And my dad does not know, and neither does Josh. So, yeah, I mean, it's very stressful and it's something that, you know, I don't know how they're gonna take.
Throughout our 4 years together, I've discovered that Megan has really expensive taste, just naturally. And I hope that she realizes that it's not gonna be like that for a long time.
How is the budget thing going? I mean, we're close to $8,000 over. We budgeted for, you know, between $30,000 and $40,000 for the wedding. Going over $8,000 is a lot to us, but I don't know how we went so far over budget. Well, I guess I do. We already signed the contracts for the reception, the church, the premium liquor, the ice cream bar, the french fry bar, all the things that I had to have, so we have to pay it now.
How was your dad? Does he know that,
I haven't told him yet, but I'm just so nervous to tell him. I'm nervous about telling my dad about going over budget because I don't want to disappoint him. And if my dad refuses to pay for the remaining balance, Josh and me will pay the difference. And if we have to cover this, that's going to be a problem.
big problem.
What does Josh say about it?
I haven't told him yet.
What do you think he's gonna say?
I mean, he might have a heart attack when I tell him.
I think he'll be okay.
Well, he's gonna have to be because we already signed the contract.
3 out of the last 4 nights, I'm pretty sure your sister has been in our bed. That's ridiculous.
Bailey and Brooke are a pair of close sisters. After their parents divorced, the two of them began to depend on each other for survival. Their childhood experiences leave Bailey deeply dependent on her sister. She copies every life choice Brooke makes. Whatever job her sister takes, she follows and joins the same workplace. 3 weeks ago, Bailey moves into her sister's house, supposedly to learn independence. But her shoes and dirty clothes are scattered everywhere. She even sneaks into her sister's bed in the middle of the night, squeezing in between her brother-in-law and her sister. Denver has long since had enough. He tries to set some rules. Dirty clothes go in the laundry basket, and no more climbing into their bed. He even suggests that Bailey and her boyfriend Briar get their own place together. Brooke flatly refuses. Her sister is still a virgin, and she will not allow such a thing to happen. Denver asks in frustration, then why is it acceptable for her to share a bed with your husband? The conflict erupts completely after a badminton match. Denver proposes a wager. If the men's team wins, Bailey can never sleep in their bed again. The sisters work together in perfect harmony and win the game. Bailey cheers and declares that she has won the right to continue sharing the bed. Denver throws down his racket and walks silently into the house. Brooke follows him, only to be met with her husband's resolute gaze. Her welcome has been overstayed. Denver's voice is calm as a verdict. Faced with choosing between her husband and her sister, Brooke finds herself torn.
And I've even put my life on hold for you.
For me?
You stay here, and I stayed because of you. Now it's time for you to leave because of me.
I cannot believe that you are saying this.
Sisters Patrix and Patricia share a common dream: to move to Orlando and start a brand new life. To achieve this goal, the two of them are working hard to lose weight. During a walk, Patrix excitedly tells her she has found the perfect flat in Orlando, and urges Patricia to pay the deposit and move there immediately. However, Patricia's response leaves Patrix deeply disappointed, as she feels everything is too sudden and needs time to convince her husband. Patrix's emotions erupt instantly. She accuses her sister of being selfish, only thinking about her own life, her children and her husband, yet never considering her feelings. Back home, Ron sighs the moment he hears the topic. His attitude is clear: not now. Patricia is caught between her sister and her husband, torn between the two. She does not want her husband to feel unimportant, yet she cannot let down the sister who has always been by her side. Ron understands his wife's situation, but he also emphasizes that they are a team and need to make decisions together. Just then, Ron comes up with an unexpected idea. If they can help Patrix find a man who captures her heart locally, perhaps she will be willing to stay. Patricia thinks it over and nods in agreement. She believes that if her sister can find love here, she will not be so eager to leave. Patrix does not yet know that her sister and brother-in-law are plotting a love delay plan. As for how long her Orlando dream will be postponed, no one knows.
It's taking me back to when he was a little baby. It killed me. I don't know why. It killed me.
Marriage in Romani culture is like a milestone. It shows that you're getting older, it shows that you're a man. My mom's freaking out, but it's way too late to even think about changing our minds and going back on it.
I have to go to the catering hall to make sure everything's in order for the wedding. In the Romano way, the father and the mother of the boy, we're the one that's planning the wedding, not the girl. So everything has to be perfect for this wedding.
I paid a dowry for Maria. I paid somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000. We pay a dowry for our daughters because, they're going to a new family. And we want them to treat them a little more. Why I want to see our kids get married young, so they can start their life off. They can have longer.
Because we don't live long.
That's so. Yeah, our lifespan.
Our lifespan.
Yeah.
We don't live long, so might as well. Why wait until you're 40 years old and get married?
The gypsy lifespan is, if you did 70, you did great.
70 years old, it's like, whoa.
Oh, okay. Can we make this table smaller?
I want more room.
I've been planning Christian's wedding since he was a baby.
I put one of my ice sculptures right here.
And it's today, so hopefully everything goes to the way that our imagination was.
Well, today's my wedding day. I think today's the day life changes.
I'm very excited. I couldn't sleep all night last night. I couldn't be any more happier.
It's 9:15. They need to be here. It's later. If the hall is still empty by the time Maria's family arrives, it could ruin everything.
There's only good people.
I was a wreck. I was sweating, I was nervous, I was emotional. Because I'm the host. And the last thing I want to do is disrespect Maria's family.
That would be a total disaster.
Thank you. God bless you, baby. God bless you for coming. Thank you very much.
Finally, people are coming.
It's starting to sink in. Oh my God, this is my wedding. I'm starting to trip. I'm starting to freak out. Get my father, they're here.
And I was just in shock because it hit me. Like, this is my wedding, I'm getting married.
Now you're nervous, because I'm nervous.
She was shaking. She was shaking.
I'm nervous and I'm shaking. When I saw her walk in, I thought, okay, now this is really happening.
When I first found out that I was going to be married to Christian, there's really no say-so. So I really don't know Christian, but I did feel, a relief. He looked nice. He was definitely nervous.
Going over 8,000 is a lot to us, but I don't know how we went so far over budget. Well, I guess I do.
What does Josh say about it?
I haven't told him yet.
What do you think he's gonna say?
I mean, he might have a heart attack when I tell him.
I think he'll be okay.
Well, he's gonna have to be because we already signed the contract. Being from the South, it is extremely awkward to talk about money or finances, even to your closest family.
We've gone over the budget a little bit.
But how much is a little bit?
So, I mean, it's a good amount. Probably about $7,500 over.
That's not bad.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be okay. We can handle that.
Oh, thank God. Daddy, I have been so worried about telling you that. You just don't even know.
Well.
Oh, I wanted my dream wedding, so I didn't really make any sacrifices or changes to my wedding. We're just gonna have to pay more.
There comes a point in time where you have to prioritize things and give up things.
Hopefully it won't go up any more than that.
It's such a huge relief. That was step one though. Now I have to take the next step and tell Josh. It's gonna be 20 times harder to tell him because he's probably gonna think that I'm gonna do this when we get married.
I can bring home the bacon, but don't ask me to make dinner. No. Seriously, like, your family and you need to stop ragging on my cooking because it's not very encouraging. I'm gonna do more than just cook, my friend. I'm gonna be an executive one day. That's the way I'm gonna roll. And if you wanted that submissive wife, honey, you could have gotten it.
Do you like Ragini?
I love Ragini. Why you say that?
This is finally a girl I didn't scare away.
His family definitely makes me nervous. What can I do to help?
Yeah, tu kamu
She knows you're useless in the kitchen, so, better to just be...
Defer to the experts. Viral's mom and sister are very intimidating. They're kind of the quintessential housewives of the Indian culture. The pressure to fit into that mold is very intense. You wanna try some?
I already had some. Mom gave it to me. Come on.
Did she feed you?
She always feeds me. There's nothing wrong with that. She fed me when I was in her stomach. She feeds me now.
No comments. Viral's mom's Indian cooking is not what I would call healthy. And she loves to hand feed it to Viral. And you know what? That is...
I enjoy hand-fed food to me. What's wrong with that?
Okay, so anyways, that's not gonna happen.
Viral, you want dal, beta?
Love you, Mama.
A married couple needs privacy. And I think that maybe we've crossed a line here. I don't think it's fair to Denver for Bailey to be sneaking in their bedroom at night. It's not normal. It's weird.
Brooke's marriage is in trouble. Ever since her younger sister Bailey moved in, her husband Denver feels deeply uneasy. Bailey often sneaks into the couple's bedroom and sleeps in their bed after her husband puts his foot down. Brooke finds herself torn. She loves her husband deeply and treasures the bond with her sister that she cannot let go of. Facing her husband's ultimatum, Brooke takes her sister to confide in their mother Jill. She tells her mother that Denver's attitude leaves her feeling she has no choice. Jill speaks bluntly. A married couple needs privacy, and what Bailey is doing is unfair to Denver. This behavior is not normal. Brooke acknowledges this, but she says sometimes you have to make sacrifices for the people you love. The conversation turns to the past. It turns out that when she fell pregnant with Ace, Denver was deep in painkiller addiction. During those most difficult days, it was Bailey who supported her, until Denver completely changed. Brooke cannot bear to turn her away. No matter what, their mother looks at her two daughters and gently reassures them. Living apart does not mean losing each other. Bailey, what are you going to do? The question goes unanswered, leaving only silence and a complicated look exchanged between the two sisters.
I have to
learn the new her, because I didn't know this Christina. I didn't know that Christina. So
Then
I
let's
have
get
learn
to know
you
her.
want to know the Christina you've known, the one that caters to you.
Then
Who
get to
caters to me? Oh my gosh.
Jessica and Christina openly admit that their dependence on each other has reached a level of clinical obsession. They have never taken a holiday apart and have never made a major life decision on their own. Jessica's ex-husband Mike reveals a harsh truth. He did not marry one person, but two sisters bound together. Christina also admits that the closeness between the sisters ruined both of their marriages, and she wants to make a change. But Mike declares that they are doomed to fail in relationships. Yet Jessica is hostile towards her sister's new relationship. Christina not only hides her identity as a psychic from her boyfriend John, but also starts to keep her distance from Jessica. All of this makes Jessica feel an unprecedented level of anxiety. The conflict fully erupts at a gathering. Christina invites Jessica to a barbecue, but Jessica confronts John the moment she sees him, accusing him of glaring at her. John denies it with confusion. During the argument, Jessica complains that Christina cannot be her true self, yet one remark from John nearly breaks her. Have you ever thought that who she is when she is not with you is the real Christina? Christina breaks down in tears. Jessica does not accept this new version of her, but this is who she has always wanted to be.
I have done nothing
Honestly,
wrong to you.
I want to talk to my sister for a minute, because guess what?
She doesn't
Since
want to talk to you.
No, make sure she leaves your ass. Trust me.
You
You're
want
not going to
though.
be her man.
After the argument, the sisters prepare a special ritual to mend their relationship. They remove all their clothes and sit facing each other, using a pendulum to seek guidance from the universe. When the pendulum indicates that Jessica is creating the problems, she laughs and says she feels set up, but Christina tells her seriously. What matters to Jessica does not have to matter to her, and she only asks Jessica to be kind to John. Jessica finally gives in. However, a bigger storm is brewing. Shortly after the ritual, Christina and John move in together. However, all of John's belongings are hidden in the guest room closet, because Jessica has not yet been told. John has been living like this for 2 weeks, and wants this to change. Christina hesitates. She knows she cannot keep it secret for much longer, and finally decides to tell Jessica today. When Jessica hears John say he has moved in, her smile freezes. She demands to know why she was not consulted beforehand. John's frustration also erupts completely. He does not understand why he has been constantly targeted. Jessica brings up the rude text message John sent her, but Christina believes her sister deserved it, because she has said too many bad things about John. The conflict escalates rapidly. Jessica mocks John, saying he is not a real man. John shouts back in anger. When John blurts out during the argument, Christina absolutely hates you. The entire room falls into dead silence. Jessica looks at her sister in disbelief, but Christina remains silent throughout. Jessica delivers a threat. I will make sure she leaves you. Now, breaking them up becomes her new goal.
Stayed because of you. Now it's time for you to leave because of me.
If we found her somebody here that you potentially fall in love with, you think she would stay?
Patrick and Patricia dream of moving to Orlando to live together. However, this dream gives Patricia's husband Ron quite a headache. One evening, the sisters head to the skating rink in high spirits, and Ron reluctantly tags along. Skating holds special meaning for the sisters. Patricia admits that skating gives her a sense of true freedom. She does not need to rely on her hands, and can move freely like everyone else. After skating, Ron puts forward a plan to set Patrick's up with a man. Patricia excitedly shows her support, but Patrick's firmly refuses. She recalls the last man Ron introduced. His looks were passable, but the real problem was his terrible breath. It was an absolute disaster. Ron refuses to give up, pressing Patrick's on whether she would give up the idea of moving to Orlando if he finds the right person. Patrick's admits she does long for love, but her tone is firm. No man on earth can change her dream of moving to Orlando to be with her sister. The sisters then list their criteria for a partner in perfect sync. He must be dependable, and he must have a 401k. They make a point of emphasizing that we are looking for a partner, not Patrick's alone. When raising their glasses, Ron says to new beginnings, but the sisters shout Orlando in unison, teaming up to tease the man who wants to stop their moving plans.
You're gonna have to carry her through the threshold with
Why?
or with, because I said so.
Why?
Because that's what you gotta do.
Marriage in Gypsy tradition, you're arranged, you get married, you really don't know them. And that's a part of marriage. That's why the first year of Gypsy marriage is actually one of the hardest years. They call it the paper year, because it could shred so easily.
We're home.
I always knew this day was gonna come, but I mean, it still is scary. You're just gonna be in a new house with new people that you don't know.
Maria, where do you want your wedding dress?
I don't know.
All right, I just moved everything downstairs. It's your job to pack everything away.
The role of a gypsy wife is just take care of your husband. Every gypsy girl grows up knowing that, but that doesn't mean that it's easy.
Unpack your things.
I don't want to.
Why?
Because.
Because what?
Oh, it's too hard.
Just do it. You're getting me mad.
Well, I didn't feel like it.
Well, I told you to do it, so do it. I am so tired, man. My culture relies on me to be sort of an authority figure. And right away, I have to jump into that role, and I'm not really familiar with it. You're so slow.
Suddenly, with a few hours of a wedding, it just changed my whole life.
Pack up as fast as you can, because I think we're gonna go eat. Make it look neat, though.
The stuff that's staying there, I'm done. First morning, it is a little weird. When you get married as a woman, it is a responsibility to serve your father and mother-in-law.
Thank you, Maria.
Family told us that she knew how to cook, so I wanted to test her out.
Listen, this is your first responsibility. Shop, you're cooking, you're driving, do what you guys gotta do.
Are you sure carrots want meatloaf? I never heard of putting carrots in meatloaf in my life.
It sounds weird and gross.
It sounds disgusting. The experience in the supermarket with me and Maria was one that I would like to say I would forget about. I felt very awkward. I just wanted to go home. You put anything else weird inside your meatloaf?
His nervousness was making me nervous.
Ow. Bro, my sneakers, man. She ran over my shoes like 600 times.
I didn't think it would be so hard. This better be the best meatloaf I ever made.
Make sure you cut the onion small. It's very, very weird.
This is my first big test. If this meatloaf doesn't come out good, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Chris, what you think? Come on.
He's
chewing, yeah.
I'm eating all of it, so I think we're doing good so far. I thought that it wasn't gonna be any good. It didn't look very good, but it turned out to be good.
The food was great. Much better than Nina when she was a young girl. Nina's gonna kill me for that one, but whatever. Now we got two good chefs in the family. Me and Maria.
Whatever, man.
This is just cultural traditions that
No,
you're
it's not.
big
You know what?
in
Your
culture.
family believes something different about, like, we want to throw this wedding and show everyone my family's different. India has multiple states, much like the U.S., and Viral is from Gujarat. I'm from Punjab. It's probably like the equivalent of maybe like a New Yorker marrying a Texan. It's different subcultures. This money could be used for other stuff. It could be either used for our future kids, whatever it is.
But then
it could be used to charity. Why is the non-Indian average wedding $30,000 and the Indian wedding $100,000?
And my parents are like, we're the only children of the last generation of their kids getting married, and that's a big deal for them, and they wanted to do this. This is traditions they grew up. Your dad is also from the get-go, so he just wants to make us happy. He says that you just care way too much more about the finances and are really concerned about these things.
I think my approach for a wedding is that it takes a village, everyone kind of has to be involved, and we have to delegate responsibilities. That's the only way I know how to be effective. And so that's the way I do it with my parents included.
But my
parents deal with my methods better because...
You mean you're crazy? You treat my mom like she's like one of your employees and you're trying to give her a presentation.
Here's the thing, it's because I know how to manage at work in that way.
But my mom is not an employee. She's my mom.
Either.
You should learn.
As a bride, you should be over the moon happy about what's about to happen, but there's a lot of anxiousness that's coming with it. I think previous relationships that I had did struggle because I'm independent, modern Indian woman. I think it was harder for some guys to accept a woman that had such a loud voice and was gonna voice it as much as I do. Will I be able to be a good daughter-in-law to this wonderful family that's still conservative? Like, will I be able to be a good wife? Do they have expectations that I cook in the house? That modern and more traditional ways, how will they work together?
But you cannot change the way Viral's family thinks or Viral thinks because they were raised with more of the traditions, and I raised you for being a little bit more open-minded. And so you got that probably from me. Back in India, the expectations from a woman are still to cook clean 3 times, 4 times a day, and her mother-in-law is more of a homemaker.
Do they have expectations of me as a daughter-in-law, that are more old school than I can fulfill? I don't believe in the traditions that create some sort of an inequality between the man and the woman. Those traditions I can't stand.
You have to be willing to make your sacrifice, and so does he. Sacrifice is the key word. If you're focused too much on me, you need to stop doing that.
He said we had to write a friggin' letter to the fertility, to the IVF, so we can have a baby. I'm not writing no letter to anyone.
Anna and Lucy arrive at the fertility clinic with a unique plan. They want to become pregnant at the same time. When the doctor hears they share the same boyfriend, he pauses in surprise. He encounters a case like this for the first time. The two sisters anxiously ask about every possible option. However, based on their situation, the doctor gives them odds of only 1 in 36. Disappointment and anger make it impossible for them to accept this figure. They turn to ask about IVF, but the doctor's words shatter their hopes. In Australia, their situation requires special approval. Anna angrily repeats, "I cannot believe this. We need approval." Having a baby is crucial to them, yet this is the one thing they cannot control. After leaving the clinic, Anna and Lucy seek out their mother Gina to read their coffee cups. They believe their mother possesses a mystical gift. The sisters sip their coffee whilst silently making their wishes. Their mother takes the cups and gazes intently at the coffee grounds at the bottom. She sees balloons as symbol of celebration, and the clear letter C, which she believes represents children. However, their mother also admits she sees instability, sensing the anxiety within them both. Nevertheless, Gina offers her advice: keep persisting, maintain a positive belief, and things will develop in a favorable direction. These words help the sisters regain hope, and they decide to continue trying to conceive naturally.
We apparently have never been on a date alone.
Even on our honeymoon, I'm thinking about it like, I guess, yeah, we were always together.
In the quietness of early morning, Brianna quietly pushes open her sister Brittany's bedroom door, holding a bowl of homemade chocolate ice cream. This scene plays out every morning, whilst the rest of the world is still asleep. Brittany and Brianna sneak together, sharing their favorite food. When they chat about interesting topics, they laugh until tears stream down their faces. This is their exclusive sister time. These identical twins have been inseparable since childhood. They work together, live together, and dress exactly the same. Since they were little, they dreamt that one day two identical princes would find them. And this dream actually comes true. At a twins festival, Brittany and Brianna meet Josh and Jeremy, another pair of identical twins who also like to dress alike and stay together. After dating for 6 months, all four get married in the same wedding ceremony. Now the two couples live together under one roof, about to welcome their third child. Because they need to look after the children, they have not had time for dates in a long while. During a video call, their mother Deborah looks at their exhausted faces and suggests an idea. Why not let two of them go out on a date, whilst the other two stay home with the baby? This suggestion makes all four exchange glances. After a moment's hesitation, Brittany reveals a surprising fact: they have never been on a solo date. Even during their honeymoon, all four of them are together the entire time. They decide to flip a coin to begin their first attempt.
Take a deep breath, relax.
Oh my God, take a deep breath and relax.
And everything will be taken care of.
Girl, that never works.
Ragini, relax. You need to just relax. Like,
I
relax.
think the words...
I'm gonna do it, so just relax. Like, all right, woman, relax.
Get down there. I just want to be like, you relax. So what else do we have outstanding at the moment?
For the actual Bharat ceremony,
Yes.
I got to get either a car or a horse.
You said a few weeks ago that you wanted the motorcycle, and then I think you talked to some family and then decided not to. Where is your voice in all this? A lot of times with wedding planning, Viral loyalties defaults to his mom and sister's opinions. The wedding is not about family. The wedding is about the bride and groom and what they want and what makes them happy, and you're celebrating our relationship.
Today I'm throwing a bridal shower for Ragini, and we're doing a cooking theme. It's on you, Marcel, to make this woman a chef because my brother loves to eat.
I think my in-laws are sending me a very, not subtle hint right now.
It's so not subtle. Yes. It's so not subtle.
In the Indian culture, a traditional arranged marriage, Indian women are expected to be able to cook, and I can't cook worth anything.
She doesn't know how to cut a floret, so...
No, do you have to cut off the stems?
You're gonna need private classes.
The florets need to be smaller.
Smaller? Smaller. I don't know if she loves me, hates me, or is somewhere in the middle. I don't know sometimes.
Okay, here, I can do No, it's fine, it's fine. I need salt. I need salt.
Okay, salt. I'm supposed to be enjoying myself, and I'm sad that this is how my bridal shower is happening. I didn't picture it like this.
Sister is a very dominant woman, and so is my wife, so they kind of clash a little bit, but they all love each other, and so I have to always put out fires between both of them. But I love them to death, so this is a scary look right now.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You gotta get into it.
Yeah. It's a little inappropriate doing this in front of my sister and my aunt here, but every day is stressful. Every day has been dealing with something else or another, putting out fires, and I'm just ready for this wedding to be done and enjoy my marriage. Wait. You're gonna actually go ATVing? I don't know if you should be doing this, babe, right before your wedding. It's dangerous.
So I'm kind of an intense person, so the idea of going ATVing is to get me out of my comfort zone and conquer those fears of mine.
fractured my leg in an ATV accident. I'm really nervous about whether this is going to affect the wedding.
We've gone over the budget a little bit.
How much is a little bit?
Probably about $7,500 over.
Now I have to tell Josh. It's going to be 20 times harder to tell him.
I met with Daddy the other night and talked about the budget. He's going to cover what I went over.
How much over are you?
And we don't need to worry about it. He's going to cover it. Because otherwise,
well, how
if
much
he
more?
wasn't,
No.
It's about $7,500. The premium liquor, the ice cream bar, the French fry bar, all the things that I had to have. We have to pay it now.
What if your dad wouldn't have been able to take care of it?
That wouldn't have happened because I know how my dad is. My dad would do anything for me.
Once we get married, it's going to be me. Daddy will take care of it. That's not reality. We're marrying our finances together too. I'm learning that she doesn't necessarily handle her finances as well as I'd like to see.
Daddy's going to take care of it, and he's going to give us the most amazing wedding.
You keep saying Daddy's going to take care of it, but what's going to happen when it's just us?
Lisa corrects me a lot, and sometimes it can hurt my feelings.
She eats good Southern food too. She loves to eat.
That's going to be a problem. Big problem.
Banana pudding. We've got to start teaching her to make banana
Megan,
pudding.
you have to learn to make banana pudding. Yeah, we have to teach Megan.
Megan doesn't know how to make banana pudding.
Megan, do you know how to make banana pudding?
Actually, I've heard that my cousin, she makes the best.
Okay.
From scratch.
From scratch. Okay. But I'm willing to try any recipe.
Okay. It's got to be
I've never
the
made one.
homemade boiled custard.
Yeah.
You know that's Josh's favorite, banana
Oh, is
pudding.
it?
Yeah.
I know that. It's my wedding day and with my in-laws. Oh my God, it's like a vicious cycle that never ends. Putting on my dress was a very big moment for me. You know, I had my mom, my grandma, Linda and Lisa, and I had Brooke, and then obviously Taylor and Molly. Southern tradition is to have all those special people that have given you stuff. You wear something new, something old, something borrowed, and something blue. Brooke let me borrow her earrings. My mom, she gave me a new bracelet.
Stick your leg up there, Megan.
Get a little leg on. Lisa put the garter on me.
Oh,
I got cold.
Oh my goodness. That's so good.
To be honest, my stomach hurts so bad because I'm so nervous.
What was important for you is to get a laugh, ruin the lesson, ruin your own lesson. Why do you have to get involved in this silliness?
I don't know.
You need to focus more.
13-year-old Khaled keeps yawning in maths class, catching Mr. Lo Celso's attention. When asked about his maths ability, he admits he does not even know his 8 times table. He explains that frequent house moves kept him out of school for a long time, and he only joined this school halfway through year 8. When teachers try to help him, Khaled gets distracted and causes trouble, giving up when things get difficult. Mr. Lo Celso knows that if this continues, Khaled will only fall further behind. The bigger problem is his attendance. One day at midday, Khaled finally arrives at school to sign in. He openly admits that although his alarm is set for 7:30, it often fails to wake him. Worse still, once he wakes up late, he feels there is no explain writing techniques, Devontae is immediately interested, and the insight he shows when analyzing the text surprises the teacher. Mr. Skinner looks him in the eyes and says, "You are really, really clever. Do you feel proud?" At that moment, Devontae is stunned. He later says that having someone believe in him and have hope for him feels really good. He does not want to let anyone down, and wants to keep it going.
Pick me up some. Whatever you want. Whatever color, except for yellow.
Here, wear this color.
Or you gotta iron it.
Before we got married, Christian was nicer.
These closets should have been a little more tight. You really gave me a lot of room. Hurry up and iron so I could just look at least halfway decent. It's her job to iron for me. She tries her best, and not everything is wrinkle-free, but I guess you gotta live with it.
Christian tries to show that he's my boss so much.
Go upstairs because I want to change. Get away. Go.
We noticed that Christian and Maria have been arguing since they got married, which is normal. Christian's an adult now that he's married. So me and Nina don't tell him what to do. We just lead by example.
This is not how I thought married life would be at all. I thought we would be going out, it would be fun, there would be less arguments. He never talks to me. He just is always on the game.
Come on, we'll go to the movies. It's more fun than playing this stupid game.
It's off. There. You happy?
Yeah. I would like for him to show more attention, I guess.
I'm tired. I wanted to be left alone. I don't understand why you're bothering me.
You're not tired to play the game.
The game is relaxing. I don't understand why you constantly bother me.
I'm not bothering you. It's just boring.
Go.
You're boring.
Go.
I was all alone upstairs. It's all you do is play the stupid game.
Leave me alone, please. I don't want to start right now.
Whatever.
I know you guys like video games. You guys are, but you know what? Pay more attention to her. She's new to the family, and she feels a little strange.
She's very, very quiet.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like if I'm talking to a wall.
Your mother's a loud person, and when she came to us, she was quiet. You understand? It took her time. She had to get used to the family. I told him, Christian, you know, you can't picture your life like me and your mother's. You're newlyweds. You're more telling her what to do. Do this, do that, do this, do that. You got me a little worried and concerned. If there's no conversation in marriage, it doesn't work. Cut her some slack, Christian. Give her attention that she needs.
He tried to give me some advice. He tried to tell me not to argue too much. I think my family's been so used to each other because they've been married for 20 years. Maybe they forgot what it was like during the first month.
It was very hard for me to leave my family. And being married now, that is, you know, it's different. It's very awkward. Yeah, I'll get used to it. Whoever my parents chose Christian, but I don't know, I feel sometimes the way he's treated me, I feel like they made a mistake.
Well, I was expecting you to have the house a little bit more tidy for me since I was moving in today.
I cleaned up a lot. Sort of.
What did you do?
I lit candles.
You didn't clean the toilet.
The toilet's not dirty.
Yeah, it is. We have a lot of work to do. Aren't you glad to have me here?
No.
When I got married, I know how Megan feels because I moved into a bachelor pad where 2 guys had lived. I'm not gonna lie, it was awful.
So since I'm now a wife, it's my duty to cook. Well, this is not organized.
You sure are making a racket in there.
Well, I get to be that wife that Josh always wanted, catering to him and keeping the house clean.
What time do you think it'll be ready?
Hopefully in about 5 minutes.
Megan's definitely made a good start so far. She's doing everything that I expected. She's being a great newlywed wife.
Does somebody want to help me?
What do you need help with?
Will you set the table?
We got paper plates.
We are not eating on paper plates. Normally you're more talkative. Is it because the game's on?
I am normally not more talkative.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Give me a roll.
Megan, you ready for bed?
Yep.
Well, I think you walked in here, you weren't all that happy.
Because you didn't have the bed made up and all that stuff.
It's a give and take.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I need to learn to give more.
For me, marriage is like living with your best friend that you still argue with. we're having to learn how to make room
I don't
for
like
each
her
other.
description.
Why?
You make it sound not fun.
Well,
Are you
I
not
mean-
having fun? I'm having fun.
It is fun, but it's not easy either.
And see, you're just wrapping it up with your dirty hands.
I'm gonna go wash them in the sink.
I'm very happy I married you. The only thing I'm really worried about with marriage is that either of us, me or her, would fail to adapt adequately to the other. And I think that that's something that we're gonna have to work on. Okay. Did you wash your hands? Did you?
No.
I smell white cheddar.
At the time, I didn't.
Miss Yildirim's office, and a hint of relief finally shows on his face. For the first time, he realizes that the anxiety he has been avoiding can actually be overcome.
Sean's like mouthing off to me, like in my face, because he stood up to me. I was like, what are you time for? And he was just carrying on and that. So I seen him at lunch in the canteen.
Daniel and Sean have been best With tears of anger streaming down his cheeks, the school launches a rigorous investigation. Witness statements and CCTV footage all point to one truth: Daniel is the instigator, putting him at risk of permanent exclusion. But at this moment, Mr. Cole steps forward, pleading to give Daniel one last chance, to transfer him to the behavioral unit, separate from the main school. For a Year 11 student approaching graduation, exclusion equates to destroying his future. Mrs. Ballard faces a difficult dilemma. What will become of Daniel's fate?
Whoever my parents chose Christian, but I don't know, I feel sometimes the way he's treated me, I feel like they made a mistake.
What do you think about Christian and Maria?
I don't know.
I don't know if he's happy or not. That scares me a little.
He's always mad.
Nina, that's not good. He wasn't like that.
Maybe we needed to wait for Christian a little bit longer. Maybe he wasn't mature enough.
There's nothing really we can do about it right now. Maybe we rushed Christian into it. We're worried that it might not work out, and it's our fault. I don't know if he's trying to be a boss of her. Or you could tell her, this is the way I like this is the way I like this, but without having an attitude.
Everybody argues when you first get married.
But I like to know if they're happy. They don't show no happiness. My father and mother, Nina,
Knew that we were happy.
and your father and mother knew we were happy. We were friends.
The best marriages is when you're friends before marriage.
They really don't know each other. That's what it is, Nina. I don't want my son to get married twice.
That would not be an option.
I pray always for them to stay together, but if Christian doesn't change, I don't blame Maria for leaving. If Christian doesn't change, I don't blame Maria for leaving.
Oh,
My life is so boring, Peter.
Why?
Because Christian, that's all he wants to do is play the stupid game.
If I was always playing the game, my wife didn't like it.
I would want my wife to tell me. You know what I'm saying? For me, just to hang out with my wife a little more, didn't play the games all day.
When I try to talk to him, it's always an attitude.
Really try to tell him like how you really feel. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you do is play the game. I never see you.
Because you never talk. At least over here, shut up.
Well, I don't talk because every time I talk, you always give me an attitude.
I give you an attitude.
No.
I give you an attitude. I give you an attitude. Get away.
I had to be mad about it, to tell him how I felt, to make him listen, to make him understand.
I just started playing 5 minutes ago.
Well, I don't care. You're constantly on the game. How do you think that makes me feel?
It's not that I can't stand you. It's just I can't stand the conversations that we have.
Well,
They're
it
so
makes
boring.
me feel like you don't want to, like you messed up your life because you got me in your house. You're only happy when you're with everybody else, but when you're with me, you're mad.
Don't raise your voice to me.
I guess I could. Don't talk to me.
I don't like when you raise your voice to
Well,
me.
don't
I
talk
could
to
raise
me
my
like
voice
that.
to you. You can't raise your voice to me.